It's craft time here at the daycare. Now, we spent some time this morning with the children from 0 to 18 months. Right. How old is the group that we're working with now?
This group, 18 months to 5.
Okay. Yeah. Now, allow me to introduce Ann Urbison. She is the director here at Weefolk Daycare. I find it so interesting, your background and where your passion for children came from. Can you tell me a little bit about that again?
Yeah, well, I came from Ireland and I worked there in pediatrics in the hospital. And then whenever I came to Canada, I worked as a nanny.
Okay.
Then after that, after I'd done the 2 years, I went and worked at CHEO. So then the positions, some of them were downsized. So we decided we'd open a daycare. So we opened a private home daycare, and the government came and they decided, okay, well, I think you should expand. So they found this place here on Greenbank, and they said it was the perfect place. And we're very glad we moved here because we've always been quite successful. And basically, to start off today, we open at 7 and we close at 5:30, and we have a full program for the day.
Okay, so right now we're participating in arts and crafts. I am lacking, definitely. Mine needs some work. What is a typical day for a child between 18 months and 5 years?
Okay, well, if they come in at 7 o'clock in the morning, basically what we do is they'll play, maybe for half an hour, then they're served breakfast. It's usually porridge in the winter time or cold cereal in the summer. Then they'll have free play. That means the teachers will play with the children until most of them get here. Then they'll go outside. They have their separate play yard, and whenever they come back in, they do circle time. And when they do circle time, they do crafts, they do a puppet show, they do story time using a felt board, because some children will not just sit there while you read a story. So they use a felt board. Whenever they do circle time, they'll play band instruments. And then they have a snack in the morning, and then at lunchtime they have a hot lunch. I think today is chicken stew and fresh fruit and milk.
Do you mind if I stay for lunch?
We don't serve juice in the daycare, no sugar in the daycare. It's all fresh vegetables, everything's fresh in the daycare. We get it every day. And then usually after lunchtime, it's quiet time. They'll go for a nap or they'll read a story. The babies all go for a nap. Then after that, whenever they get up, they have a snack again. And then if they haven't had time for crafts in the morning, they'll have crafts in the afternoon.
Now you talk about fresh vegetables. I think it's really interesting that we're using fresh flowers for the arts and crafts. And you mentioned this is picked from Leah's garden.
Yes.
Is he taking pictures? These two are local. Yes, he is. Do you want to say hi?
Can you say hi? Hi.
No.
You're saying hi? That's a good boy, right?
Now, and why do you refer to the caregivers as teachers?
Because everybody is teachers. Nobody is staff. They're all trained. Everybody we have in the daycare is trained staff. We've had them quite a while. We have the relationship with them like their family, because it's like a family knit daycare. We know all the parents. Everybody's very friendly. They can call at any time. They're always welcome in the daycare.
And at the end of the day, you said that each one of the teachers will actually do a write-up.
Yes, we have a communication book. So the parents and teachers will write back and forth to each other to let them know how their day was, whether they have eaten well, whether they were cranky. So they'll write back and forth to the teachers each day.
So even though you're not here, you have an understanding of what your child has done throughout the day, and whether or not
it's very difficult at the end of the day trying to speak to every parent, so they know that they have the communication book, so they'll communicate via that.
Thank you. Yes, apparently it is story time, so I better get going, but a little bit later in the show we're going to head outside and take a look at the massive playground that they've got here. In the meantime, head to the website for all of the information.